What's going on YouTube? Josh here checking in. On the way to the gym right now. It's Saturday, April 26th. I'm going in for a lower body session, and this past Tuesday I actually had another lower body workout, and I basically did not hit any of my lifts. My squats were feeling terrible, my hip flexor and my tensor fascial lata muscle were acting up. Literally was out of the groove on every single rep. I had to drop the weight by about 20 pounds over what I wanted. It was bad. And then my sumo deadlifts, basically my form was breaking down where it never breaks down. Not sure what was going on. I think it was probably due to some tightness in my upper back and some knots that I had going on that I was kind of neglecting to work on. So anyway, I got a massage yesterday. I've been trying to recover from some of those nagging injuries, and I'm hoping to go in and kill this workout right now. So the plan is squats 345, 5 sets of 4, and sumo deadlift 465, 5 sets of 3, both beltless, and both of those numbers are in the range of 80 to 85% of my max. So that's the plan. Let's get to the footage. So needless to say, in that previous workout where I missed a lot of my lifts, I was really disappointed in myself. I do all my own programming, and towards the end of a training cycle, as I'm peaking or approaching a meet, it's not uncommon for me to miss lifts, and that's really just because the fatigue of the training cycle is really starting to accumulate, and I'm pushing myself and going for rep PRs, things like that. At this point in my training cycle, I'm a little bit too far out from a meet to be missing lifts like this. And honestly, the reason why I think I had such a terrible workout, the workout prior to this that I didn't catch on video, was for 2 factors. First was the lack of mental focus. It's kind of easy sometimes, you know, when you're not really necessarily lifting super heavy weights, to sort of lose respect for the bar. You know, you're going in there and you're just kind of like going through the motions, as opposed to really being aggressive and being really mentally focused. And then the other aspect, I think, has to do with the fact that I wasn't really doing a good job of handling some nagging injuries. You know, if you're in the iron game long enough, you're gonna have bothering body parts. You're gonna have things that are painful. You know what? And sometimes that's it and no big deal, but sometimes they require your attention. Sometimes, you know, you need to do some soft tissue work, you need to do mobility work, whatever the situation is. And I wasn't doing a good job with that. So coming into this workout, I was thinking about just crushing the weights all day. All I wanted to do all day was go to the gym. I didn't go to the gym until like, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And the entire day, all I was focusing on was just visualizing my lifts and going in there and crushing it, okay? So mentally, I was there. I was doing everything in my power to be mentally there. And then physically, I made sure that I was there as well, right? I, you know, dealt with some of those injuries. I did a lot more foam rolling and things like that I normally do. I got a massage. I never got a massage. You know, just to make sure that way I was coming into this workout as fresh as I could be. In fact, I even took an additional day of rest that I don't normally do, because I was going to go in here and I was just going to own the weight. I was going to dominate. And that's basically what I would say happened. I mean, all of these that you're seeing, basically, if you haven't figured out already, I hit all my lifts that I wanted to. And all of these are rep PRs, especially specifically for beltless. Right, so this is not like that easy. This is 465 for 5 sets of 3 beltless, and my current PR for a triple with a belt is 475, and I only did that one time. I did one set of 475 for 3 with belt. So this is 465, 5 sets of 3, right? The point is, you know, you just need to respect the weight, go in there, be mentally tough, and make sure that you're physically ready to lift too. You know, sometimes we kind of forget it's both aspects. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox and talk a little bit about lifting. So that knot that I was talking about in my upper back, you'll notice that there's a bit more upper back rounding in these pulls than you normally see in my sumo deadlift. And I was just having some trouble really maintaining as much tightness as I normally do. I mean, obviously I was also very fatigued, but I was definitely not going to not hit all my lifts. And my lower back wasn't rounding, so I was like, you know what, I really don't care. My back, you know, on all these pulls, my upper back is in severe pain. but not making the lifts was not an option. So that's the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a like. If you're not a subscriber already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And post in the comment section below. I want to hear if you guys have ever had to do this, where you go in and repeat a workout because it just didn't work out for you. That's it, guys. I'll catch you guys next time.